Welcome to your midweek update. I'm your host, Paul, from KCTK Radio. This is the program where we give you a quick update about what people are talking about this week. We examine the latest trending Google searches for today so you know what everyone is concerned about. Now, here's the disclaimer. I'm not claiming these are the most important things you should talk about or even you should even know about them. I'm just letting you know what other people are into. Okay? And that's what's going on in the world. So, we usually do the top 5 here, but I'm going to kind of change it just a bit, and because 2 of them are very similar. So let's start the countdown.
Number 5.
Okay, we're counting number 5 as Malcolm Butler. That's right, Malcolm Butler. A lot of people Googled him after the Super Bowl yesterday where the Philadelphia Eagles beat the New England Patriots. But Malcolm Butler was not playing. Malcolm Butler says the Patriots gave up on me in the Super Bowl. He was once the New England Super Bowl hero. He didn't play a single defensive snap on Sunday's Super Bowl. And after the game, the cornerback didn't have anything to say on why he didn't play the biggest game of the season. He said, and I quote, "I ain't got nothing to say." When they asked the coach, Belichick, on why he wasn't in there, they asked him that it was a game plan decision, and it was not for disciplinary action. So one of their best players did not play, and it opens a lot of questions because the offense of the New England Patriots did a great job. If they would have shut down the Eagles just a little bit more, they could have won the game. Maybe this guy could help. But there's something else they're not telling us clearly. The New England Patriots are, they're tight vest, close to the vest, I should say. And there's something else going on with Malcolm Butler. People are trying to search on the internet, trying to figure it out, but they can't. They're just searching. I have another theory. This could be just the Patriots beginning their excuses on why they didn't win. They were beat. Even the Kansas City Chiefs beat them during the season. They're a great team. They have a great quarterback, but sometimes they lose. Okay? So let's move on.
Number 4.
Okay, so number 4 is Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian. Yes, we all know who Kim Kardashian is. She's a very famous... Kim Kardashian is very famous. I don't want to say porno star. I don't want to say reality star. Person. She made, according to the latest Google and why people are looking her up, and they look her up all the time, but it says here that she raked in 8 figures while selling out her latest fragrance. And Kim Kardashian is, I don't know, it's beyond the joke of there's no reason she should be famous. She's clearly part of she's part of our culture. She is able to make a lot of money. She's married to a very famous guy. She does things like show up on Instagram half nude. People seem to like that. And now she puts her name on almost any product, and she can make a lot of money doing that. So congratulations. I know that she probably needed a little bit more money. I wonder what the name of her fragrance is. It says here, no, it doesn't even say what that would be here as I look at it. It's from TMG. The entire advertising campaign was done on social media. So she has more followers than anyone on Twitter, and that's why she's famous. She's Kim Kardashian, and she'll continue to be famous. And let's see. I want to know the name of her fragrance. Let's see what it's called, because I know all of you are going to want to get that. It's called Kimoji Hearts. Kimoji Hearts. Get it? It's her name, Kim, and then emojis, and then hearts. So, let me know if you get this and you enjoy it. I'd love to smell you sometime. So just let me know if that would be possible.
Number 3.
So number 3 is, and this is the ones I'm, number 3 is another tragedy. John Mahoney has passed. He played the father on the hit series Frasier. What I'm finding when we look at the Google trends, when someone dies, they get Googled. And let's see what happened to him. He died at the age of 77. He died Sunday. And see if we can get some more information here. He died. He died. Now, what I liked about him is that he was a very good actor. He was in Say Anything as the father. He was in the Frasier. But he had the dog. I like the guy who's the old cranky old man with the little dog that sits on his lap. For some reason, I think that's kind of cool.
Number 2.
Okay, number 2. This is kind of confusing. I'd love to know if you guys know anything about this. Let me know. But it's about Bitcoin. Bitcoin price briefly dropped below 7,000 to a 2-month low. So Bitcoin, I thought Bitcoin was just simply an online currency. Kind of like, Mexico or Great Britain have their own currency. America has their own currency. Canada has loonies and toonies. I thought this Bitcoin was just simply for online purchases, but it is a whole thing where they have set up a new monetary system the way they do this. There's only so many Bitcoins. The value of that particular Bitcoin raises as people buy into it. You have to get a certain, they call it a combination separate from your email, so you can't have them together. It's a whole deal. I don't understand it at all, and it keeps going up and down quite a bit lately, and it does. I'm not quite convinced it's the way that we're going to be doing currency in the future. It's a lot less control than the currency that we have regulated by governments, but it keeps going down. So again, it went down to a 2-month low. So I'm sorry if you lost some money in Bitcoin. Maybe you should invest in air or something like that. I don't know. It seems the same to me. I don't know anything about it.
And number 1.
Oh, first, before we do the number 1, let me tell you about our sponsor tonight, Valley Low Automotive. Now, are you ready for this? Valley Low Automotive has all the hottest SUVs you've been looking for. Enjoy a test drive and the opportunity to drive one of these powerful vehicles off the lot for half the price. Yes, half the price. Now is the time to get yourself a Valley View by car, by foot, or even by air to take advantage of this outrageous sale. You better get here quickly because the promotion is only going to be on for the next 24 hours. And the automotives are leaving the lot fast. Faster than you can say 4-wheel drive. Valley Low Automotive, a dealership you can depend on since 1994. And use the promo code YourMidWeekUpdate at checkout. So, on with the countdown.
And number 1.
Okay, so we were talking about Bitcoin, but the big news, and I merged the number 1 and the number 5. Number 5 Google Trend search was the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and the number 1 was Dow Jones. So it's just a different way people are looking at it. But the reason everyone was looking at it today is because the biggest Dow Jones drop of all time happened today. It experienced its biggest one-day drop on Monday. Today is when we're doing this. I'm not sure when you're listening. When are you listening to this? Go ahead. Okay, so it could be later. So it is the absolute lowest amount or furthest amount is dropped in one day. So the Dow Jones is at around 24,000 at this particular moment. So what's really interesting about this is that one trader said they had a sense of panic. Now, the Reason we're going to hear a lot about this is that people's retirement money's in there. They have investments. They're wondering if they lost their money. They're wondering if it's time to freak out. I don't know, but we're also going to be hearing the politics of this as the last two presidents have told everyone that the stock market is high because of their policies, include the one we have now and the one we had there. So is it their policies that dropped this one? I don't know. I think it's probably everyone can take the blame and the credit for everything, but the Dow Jones. So tomorrow is going to be quite a day, or today when you're listening to it is quite a day. When are you listening to this? Okay, so you already know that what the Dow Jones has done, so you really don't care about the story too much. It's old news to you. So thanks for joining us for the midweek update. It's a program, it's where we try to tell you what's going on, and it's a short little fun thing. Thanks for listening.
This has been a KCTK production, produced by Paul Lavoda. If you want more information about this content, then you have some real weirdness going on. You can always check out KCTK Radio on Facebook. Listen to live programs at kctk.radio12345.com. Yes, and that is on the World Wide Web. Thank you.